Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Lok Sabha passes NIA Amendment Bill 2019. Home Minister Amit Shah assures the bill is only aimed at eliminating terrorism and not targeting anyone. D Kumaraswami government in Karnataka to face confidence motion on Thursday. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman calls upon the youth to take advantage of several government schemes to improve their skills. Flood situation in Assam remains critical along with other northeastern states. And China's GDP growth slows to 6.2% in second quarter, weakest in 27 years. The Lok Sabha today passed the National Investigation Agency Amendment Bill 2019. Home Minister Amit Shah assured the Lok Sabha that it will not be misused and is only aimed at eliminating terrorism. Intervening in the debate on the bill, Mr. Shah said the NIA never looks at the religion of the accused persons while investigating terror cases. He emphasized this bill will act as a catalyst in speedy trials and conviction.
Narendra Modi
government has no such intention to misuse the NIA law and we will not allow it. Its only goal is to finish off terrorism and whosoever will come under it, this act will teach a lesson.
Responding to the allegation that the bill will be misused, as was done in the case of Prevention of Terrorism Act, the Home Minister said repealing POTA was a political decision to save the vote bank. He reiterated that POTA was effective in containing terror acts in the country and added that NIA was introduced in the absence of POTA to wipe out terrorism from the country. The bill was moved in the Lok Sabha by Minister of State for Home Affairs, G Kishan Reddy. Speaking on the bill, Manish Tiwari of Congress warned that additional powers to NIA may create a police state as there are possibilities of misusing the agency for political vendetta, as he put it. He wanted investigation and prosecution to be separated to safeguard the right of the accused to access justice. The Lok Sabha is now taking up passing of demands for grants under Road Transport and Highways 2019-20. Initiating the debate, Dushyant Singh of BJP highlighted how the present government at the centre is giving thrust on infrastructure development of the country. Professor Shaukat Roy of TMC said there are still a lot of things to be done to develop road technology. The discussion is continuing. Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan introduced the Surrogacy Regulation Bill 2019 in the Lok Sabha today. The bill had been passed by the last Lok Sabha but lapsed after dissolution of the House. The bill proposes to regulate surrogacy in the country by establishing a national surrogacy board at the central level and state surrogacy boards and appropriate authorities in the states and union territories. The D Kumaraswami government in Karnataka will face confidence motion in the Assembly on Thursday. Speaker K.R. Ramesh Kumar announced this in the Assembly today. He said the confidence motion will be taken up at 11 a.m. The State Legislative Assembly resumed its session today after the weekend break. The Speaker said till Thursday there would be no other business in the session. A report from our correspondent.
Amidst political crisis, the Congress Legislature Party meeting was held in a private hotel this morning. Former Chief Minister Sitharaman presided over the meeting and planned a strategy to garner the support of the resigned rebel MLAs during the conference motion. Later speaking to media, Revenue Minister R.V. Deshpande said that the survival of the government will be decided on the floor of the House and not outside. He expressed confidence that former Minister Ramalinga Reddy will withdraw his resignation and support the coalition government during the confidence motion. R. Murthy, AR News, Bengaluru.
Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has said that the e-auction of iron ore dumps lying across the state would begin in the next 15 to 20 days. He was responding to a concern regarding the mining industry raised by BJP MLA Praveen Zantye in Assembly during 0 hour on the opening day today. The Chief Minister told the House that the state government is working with the support of the central government to resolve the mining issue in a legal way. He added that the mining of the iron ore dumps will commence in 6 months. The 20-day session will conclude on the 9th of August. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today asked youth to take advantage of several government schemes to improve their skills. Addressing an event in New Delhi to mark the 4th anniversary of the Skill India mission, Ms. Sitharaman said youth can become highly skilled by taking advantage of the different schemes initiated by the government. The minister said youth should explore and polish their skills to achieve better results.
Every time you look at what you're doing in your college, whichever be the institution, multidisciplinary approach is something which is going to give you a lead advantage.
Minister for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Dr. Mahendra Nath Pandey, said a youth can help provide employment to others also if skilled. IT Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said Digital India is helping end corruption. He said there is a need to tap new areas of opportunities and this can be done through a skilled population. HRD Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal said India will continue to be a Vishwaguru because of its skilled force. Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana (PMKVY) is greatly benefiting people, especially the youth in the far-flung areas of the country. Under this scheme, individuals with prior learning experience or skills are also assessed and certified under recognition of prior learning. We have one such report about the success of PMKVY from Palghar district of Maharashtra.
As the sole purpose of the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana is to enable the people to become skilled and self-dependent, youths from the Palghar district of Maharashtra who have passed class 10 and 12 have been undergoing skill development training at the skill development centers. The training has helped these youth in a big way by making them financially independent and is also helping them contribute an extra income for their family. We spoke to beneficiaries who have undergone training under the PMKVY and have now become self-reliant.
मेरा नाम प्राजक्ता मिस्त्री है। मैं विरार में रहती हूँ। मेरा 12वीं तक पूरा शिक्षण हो चुका है। उसके बाद में मुझे अच्छी नौकरी नहीं मिल रही थी। जिला कौशल्य जो योजना रहती है उसके तहत में टैली अकाउंट के बारे में फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट में एजुकेशन दिया जाता है। इसके बारे में मुझे पूरी तरह से जानकारी मिली। मैंने वहाँ पे एडमिशन लिया जहाँ पे परचेज सेल्स जीएसटी इसके बारे में पूरी जानकारी देके अच्छी तरीके से रोजगार मिल रहा है। मैं अच्छे रिटेल सेक्शन में वर्क कर रही हूँ जहाँ पे मुझे 10,000 से सैलरी अर्न हो रही है।
Kunal Shinde, AIR News, Mumbai.
The News Services Division of All India Radio in its weekly bilingual live phone-in program Public Speak will bring you a discussion tonight on Skill India, Kaushal Bharat, Kushal Bharat. This can be heard on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. Listeners can ask questions on telephone number 011-2331-4444 and post queries on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts by #AskAIR. This program is also available on Doordarshan DTH. In Himachal Pradesh, 14 people have lost their lives in yesterday's building collapse incident at Kumarhatti in Solan district. The deceased include 13 army personnel and 1 civilian. All bodies have been recovered. 28 people, including 17 army personnel and 11 civilians, have been rescued and admitted in nearby hospitals. Chief Minister Jairam Thakur today visited the mishap site. He said a magisterial inquiry has already been ordered and the guilty will be punished as per law after getting the report. The 4-story building on the sliding zone and housing a restaurant collapsed after rain last evening. At least 42 people, including 30 army personnel, were trapped in the building. Almost the entire state of Assam is facing the most devastating flood in recent times, with new areas being inundated. Several rivers, including the Brahmaputra, are maintaining a rising trend. Over 26 lakh people in 28 districts are reeling under floods, with Borpeta, Morigaon and Dhubri being the worst affected. Our correspondent reports that relief camps have been set up in various districts for the displaced people.
Almost the entire Assam is facing unprecedented flood situation. Surging water has badly affected vehicular movement and also damaged infrastructure. 83,000 people have taken shelter at relief camps, and the Army, NDRF and SDRF are placed into relief and rescue works. 90% of the Kaziranga National Park is inundated and the animals are taking shelter in the highland areas. Union Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat will undertake aerial survey in Upper Assam tomorrow. Manas Pratim Sharma, AR News, Guwahati.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today spoke with Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal. He assured all help and cooperation to the state. Mr. Sonowal briefed him on relief, rescue and rehabilitation measures. Other northeastern states like Mizoram, Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh are also facing the fury of floods following incessant rain over the last few days. In Mizoram, 6 persons lost their lives and more than 1,000 families have been displaced. More than 500 houses in Flabung and adjoining areas in South Mizoram are affected by flood. Around 600 families have been evacuated. The most affected districts are Lunglei and Nongtlai. Incessant rain across Meghalaya for the last 7 days and rising waters of 2 rivers have flooded the plains of West Garo Hills district. Officials say more than 1 lakh people are affected. Rising waters of the Brahmaputra and the Jinjiram rivers, both flowing from Assam, submerged the low-lying areas of the district. Low-lying areas of capital Shillong were also flooded. In Arunachal Pradesh, rain continues to lash several parts of the state. The State Disaster Management Department, however, said water level of major rivers and their tributaries is receding. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar undertook an aerial survey of flood-affected areas of the state for the 2nd consecutive day today. After this, he held a high-level meeting with officials at Chunapur Airport in Purnia. Mr. Kumar asked officials to ensure all possible help to flood-affected people. The state government has declared 444 Gram Panchayats of 12 districts as flood-affected so far. Around 20 lakh population is facing fury of the disaster. Heavy rain lashed the national capital today, bringing respite from the scorching heat and humidity. Met Department has predicted light showers and similar weather conditions are likely to prevail until Thursday. In neighbouring Pakistan-occupied areas of Jammu and Kashmir, at least 23 people died and several others went missing after a cloudburst caused flash flood in the Neelam Valley. Officials say a large number of houses in the Laswa area of the valley have been damaged. Several people, including women and children, are still missing. China's economic growth slowed to a record low of 6.2% in the second quarter of this year. This is the weakest growth rate in nearly 3 decades for the world's second-largest economy in the midst of a trade war with the United States and weakening global demand. Government data showed that GDP slid from 6.4% in the first quarter to 6.2%. China's GDP expanded 6.3% year-on-year in the first half of 2019 to about $6.56 trillion. Domestic equity benchmarks, Sensex and Nifty today climbed, driven by gains in IT stocks and positive macroeconomic data. The rupee also appreciated 15 paise against the US currency. A report.
The Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange climbed 160 points or 0.41% to end at 38,897. The Nifty at the National Stock Exchange also surged 36 points or 0.31% to settle at 11,588. At the foreign exchange market, the rupee also appreciated 15 paise to 68 rupees and 54 paise against the US dollar. V. Ravi Kumar for AIR News.
Indian skipper Virat Kohli and Jasprit Bumrah retained their number 1 position in the ICC batsmen and bowlers rankings following the conclusion of the World Cup. Another notable gainer in the rankings for batsmen is Ravindra Jadeja, whose valiant knock of 77 against New Zealand has lifted him 24 places to 108th position. In the team rankings, England have increased their lead over India by 2 points after their maiden World Cup triumph. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Lok Sabha passes NIA Amendment Bill 2019. Home Minister Amit Shah assures the bill is only aimed at eliminating terrorism and not targeting anyone. D Kumaraswami government in Karnataka to face confidence motion on Thursday. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman calls upon the youth to take advantage of several government schemes to improve their skills. Flood situation in Assam remains critical along with other northeastern states. And China's GDP growth slows to 6.2% in second quarter, weakest in 27 years. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.com. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.